Hi everyone, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Patrick.
Welcome back, Fabio. Welcome back, team.
Second
Midnight
time
here in
today.
Germany. Wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Happy to see you all.
As always, guys, send us a comment if you can hear us, if you can see the screen. While everybody joins, we are gonna again show quick disclaimer for a few seconds. All right. So today we're gonna have a very exciting session. So we had a session this morning with Patrick where we analyzed the data and we showed you, we had the example of NVIDIA, we showed you how to look at the data. So if you haven't seen that, go on the YouTube section under live, you will find all the recordings there. So please give us a like, follow us, everything. Every time there's a new video, you'll be updated, and everything would be under the live streams there. So I think, Patrick, for today, maybe we do a small recap of how the levels played out, looking at different assets, and we can look at the charts, and then we can answer any questions. And what do you think?
Yeah, so we can go now. You stay on NVIDIA at the moment. That's a good one. And then we will also go to crude oil, to CL.
Yeah.
I think that's a 2-1. It's really nice. And yeah, Fabio, you have this on your chart. So what do you think? What is your first view if you see our levels, how they was working today?
Yeah, I mean, today, obviously, the market is preparing for the event tomorrow. So the market is kind of vigilant. The earnings are coming. There's a lot of AI companies reporting this week. There's a lot of things happening. So the market, I think, is really looking at the different levels. And this morning, if you look at the webinar, we saw that the 130 level was our core resistance, was one of the biggest level of gamma. So if we go back to the chart, we can go to our NVIDIA. What is it? Sorry. If we go to our NVIDIA chart and we scroll to our net gamma exposure chart, we can see clearly that most of the call activity was on this 130 level. So that becomes a very important reaction zone. And as you can see, during the session at around in 9:30, what was this yesterday? Yeah, the levels we saw like a bounce back from this JAX2. The price tries to stay, cannot breach that level, is really ready to kind of like go towards that 130 level. So we see that the first reaction was here at the JAX2 level. If we look back at the chart, the JAX 1 to 10 are very relevant levels, and they are the levels with the most gamma. So JAX2 would probably be this level here, so this 125 here. So as we can see, big reaction, the price stopped there, moved to the upside, and kind of stayed in a range, waiting for the event tomorrow. So yeah, really interesting chart.
Yeah, and also what you can really see is if you would be what I was showing you in the morning, if you're drawing your Fibonacci between the call resistance and the GEX2, then you have your box there in the middle, and then you can see also clearly the price action where we were stopping. This is something how the roadmap principle is working to map out the hidden areas. We connect two gamma levels, so we fill the gap, and then we get an idea where we have hidden profit points, where we can add, where we can take profits. That's a good area. And also we have always the middle line. That's the 50%. If you use the rectangle, you can activate the middle line, then you have the 50%. And we can also see that the 50% is also highly respected. And if we see something like this, this is for us also a good point where we can possible enter taking profits, or whatever your strategy is. So as we said in the morning, so we never give you any financial advice. We show you only how you can use our tools a little bit better day by day. And this is something what you can use. So if you see like, hey man, the levels are good, they're working perfect, but what is in the middle between everything? The answer is draw the Fibonacci and you get it. Or place the blind spots. I was posting on Twitter and in the community the blind spot charts, and it was working perfect. I was translating the QQQ to NQ, but we can also to translate the NQ. There's no problem. I think you have only the NQ on your chart. But now we have the blind spots QQQ. You see it. The blind spots QQQ was delivering us the price action in the middle, and this is why we talking always about how the blind spots and the gamma levels working together. The gamma levels are strong, but with blind spots they are much stronger and much powerful. And if we have something like this, expect it when we're trading tomorrow, the earnings or the day after the earnings. If you have the blind spots on your side together with the gamma levels, this will be extremely powerful. And last but not least, we was also showing you the NVIDIA swing trading levels, and they are a little bit to the upper side and to the downside. So remember, we have the lower band and we have the risk trigger, and this is something where you should be very taking attention on, especially when we get the big volatility candle when the earnings will be released. And this is something what is amazing if we have something like this.
Yeah, that's a very good point. So we have our gamma levels, our blind spots, our swing trading levels. So very, very interesting to see this in the chart. And as you can see, we converted QQQ blind spots to NVIDIA. We are soon going to release blind spots also for stocks, so stay tuned on that. But yeah, I think next, I don't know if there's any questions on this. We can look.
Yeah, we have a question from one of our community member. Because I was writing something, and I will read this for you guys. So I was writing in the community also on Twitter. If you're using gamma levels and or blind spots in your trading approach, don't just focus on them alone. Always consider the bigger picture by looking to the left side. Understand the story behind the levels to improve and excel in your primary job as a trader, managing risk. And then I was giving you the same example what we have now on NVIDIA. I was posting this on Twitter. I was posting this in the community. And then we get a question from one of our community members. And I think that's a good question. He asked me, hey, Patrick, something has been nagging me. I'm a novice trader. If we are updating GEX levels and blind spots levels daily and they change every day, then how does comparing today's level with the price action from days before or even longer, aren't GEX levels different in those time periods? And it's a good question. As I said, I love your question. But if we have our levels on the chart, I will say to you something, and that's the one thing what you should understand. Don't think about the name one day max for a minute. Don't think about the name GEX at the moment. Don't think about the name blind spots. Don't think about call resistance. Don't think about high volatilities. Forget all the names, only the lines. And if you're looking to the left side, what you see support and resistance. And we want to see if the lines, the support and resistance, was confirming in the past from the market to see if the levels are valid or not. And if we see this, that the levels was highly respected, highly valid, then we get an idea, only an idea, how this could be happened in the future, what could be happened in the future, how they can react on the future, how often we was touching call resistance. So one time, one touch, two touch, three touch. Or we can say one touch, two touch, and now we get the three touch in the earnings. So this is something really good. And to figure out, we are now in the range and all this other stuff. So forget for a minute the name of the levels or the theory behind this, and looking only if they be respected. And this is what I was meaning, looking into the history.
And if I can add, Patrick, like if you go back here, you can also go back to see historical data. So, for example, that 130 level, which is our core resistance, if we go back a day or even like probably a week, you will see that, for example, this was yesterday, the level was there because the biggest open interest and biggest gamma stayed constant. So like a lot of participants were still hedging a few days ago, maybe a week, 2 weeks ago on that level. So even though the gamma levels, yes, they change daily, we see those bigger levels, especially the core resistance and put support, that typically they stay, they don't change dramatically every day. It's based on positioning, but as you can see, this was last week. So last week you were seeing the 130 level, and as you can see, it was tested here 1-2 times on Monday, and then again here, on Friday. It was tested here on Thursday. It was tested here on Tuesday. So we can actually go back in time and actually look at those data points.
Yep. And this is a really good point what Fabio was giving, because before we have our call, our live event now, so I get a question from one of our community member also. He was asking me privately, hey Patrick, today I was taking a loss. I was trading crude oil and I was not so focused. I was more lazy and I don't know what was happened with me. I was so comfortable and I was giving the answer, hey, remember what I always say, if you become comfortable and you be in the market, then you will get hit. It's like you are in a boxing fight. You are the boxer, you put down your hands and say, hey man, nothing can be happen anymore, and then boom, you get the lucky punch and you go to the bottom. And this is something what we not want. And we have also some solution how we can stop to become lazy. As Fabio was saying, so look into the past data. Look if there is some change in the market. Did we see some change now from positive to negative gamma? Did we see some change in the core resistance? Did we see something really big happens? So become a little bit an analyst. I say always we are traders, not analysts. But when you feel like lazy, when you feel like, hey man, I become so much comfortable, then you should become an analyst and you should rethink and look into the data, what the data is telling you, and also how you can stop laziness, become every day 1% better. How you can become 1% better? Educate yourself. Understand, for example, what is this meaning? Positive gags and negative DAGs. If you're looking in the options matrix, what is this meaning? If I ask you in the live, I will say, if we now 2,000 people, maybe 100 can answer me. What is this meaning? Positive gags, negative DAGs, for example, or in the other direction, DAGs, the other one. So what is this meaning? So, and we should always be educate ourselves every day. Only one simple stuff, and we have this here. We have the academy for you. We have the knowledge base for you. Read one article day by day to understand more how powerful Mentor Q is and how we can support you in your trading decisions. Sometimes is you don't understand maybe 1, 2, 3 stuff and it becomes so complicated. But we will promise you with our academy and the guides, we bring everything so simple as possible down for you that you can easily understand this. And this is something we need your help. Start to educate yourself day by day by day.
Yeah. That's a very good point. Yeah, so everything is available to you within your account, within your free account. You can access the guides. We have over 120 guides, and the team has spent really a lot of time in putting this together, making sure everything is simple and easy to use. So if you want to learn about gamma levels, you have all our gamma levels. So we mentioned core resistance, right? What does it mean? Hey, come here, click on it, look at the data, that we have videos on it. we have use cases, we have the other level. So like, make sure you read this, because it's going to help you really a lot in the long term. Let's say that you want to learn about our swing trading model, right? Again, we have a document for that. So please come here and learn. And then also, if you come to the academy, we have all the courses available for free for learning all the models. So getting started, gamma levels. We have everything here. So gamma levels. So like, please, take advantage of these resources that are available to you.
Yeah, and stop to become lazy. Stop to become comfortable. If you was making good profits the last few days, the last few weeks, perfect. But think about every day is a new day, and stop to become lazy. Educate yourself. Go into the data. Get confirmed education discussions, and then boom, let's start the day. And now we were going into crude oil to see how the levels are performing there. So okay.
Yeah, so this is another good example. Those are gamma levels on crude oil future. I think it's the October contract. So as you can see, during the night yesterday, the price approached the core resistance, 0 DTE and gamma wall, and boom, all the way down, retested the Jack's 3 level, came all the way back up, and then kind of like went all the way down, and then positioned itself towards the blind spot level 1 here. So we see some consolidation, but yeah, very good example on how the level kind of like really acted as in this case, as a resistance, as the word says.
And this is what I'm meaning with looking to the left side. Look to the BL1. So sometimes we are really blind. If we be in the trade, we have not the focus, or we're not looking to the left side so much. But if you're looking to BL1, what is the story from BL1? So if you're looking to the left side, the story is, hey, there was the move where we go crazy to the upside, straight to the call resistance. And now we came back from the call resistance to BL1. So that's the story behind. So the story is, hey, we get the move from BL1 to call resistance, and now we're breaking call resistance. We are now on GEX1, and then we go to GEX3. Hey man, we are now in a really good downtrend. Maybe possible we can target BL1. So that's the story behind, and this is what I mean. Read always the story behind, understand the story behind. What are the levels are teaching you? This is so important. If you understand the story behind, then that's amazing.
Yeah. And we can do some more example. Let's look at, in this case, gold. Again, futures levels. And here, again, we see a very good story where we see this level here last night acting as a very important support level. And then basically the price kind of like went all the way up, kind of found resistance at the core resistance level, and then kind of like went all the way up to the Jack's level here. And as the BL1, yeah, the Jack's one is a very good level that acted as a very good support.
And can you please mark out the core resistance? And here's also the story. So this is, I love this. I love to see this. So what has happened with call resistance? So remember, if we get a push, if we get a strong push to the upside and we breaking call resistance, what we were seeing here, where we were stopping, boom, GEX4. What was the history telling us the last time when we going with really strong power, choose the call resistance, boom, we were stopping on GEX4. Boom, boom. That's the story, what I mean. So understand the story. If you know this, okay, this was happened a few days before. So the possibility that this will be happen again, that this is acting as a magnet, as a target point for the options traders. Boom, take it.
Yeah. Let's do one more example on ES.
Sorry. Go back to GC. I forgot something really important. All right. So I was saying, okay, our target is the X4, but we have also a story. So I was saying, okay, if we're going through the call resistance, we target X4 in the past, and we was target this again. But BL3, GX3 will tell us also a story. Hey, be careful. We was also falling down on this area. This is a good partial profit area to take partial profits. Be careful. Something can happen. We can see again some correction. So this is something what BL3 and GEX3 are teaching us. So it was not always there that we're going straight to GEX4. No. We was not doing this. So history is also telling us, hey, be careful, partial profit area. And if you're connecting the dots together, it's become mind-blowing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. This is one of your babies, Patrick. Yes, and NQ. What do you want to say about this chart?
What I want to say about this chart. So first things first, I love to see again how the gamma levels and the blind spots are working together. So what we can see, blind spot 2, blind spot 4 are in the game. We're supporting the high wall 0 DTE area. And if we see that blind spot supporting gamma levels, like what we see blind spot 2, blind spot 4, supporting high wall 0 DTE. So what is this meaning? From my understanding, this is meaning that high wall 0 DTE have a strong meaning for today's market because there are some blind spots in the same spot. And this was happened today, and this is what I was seeing. I see this clearly with my eyes because there are the blind spots, crazy. And then history repeat, GEX1, boom, we target this again. Here we go. We have this on our chart. We're looking to the left side. What was happened? All right. Now we get it again. Look at call resistance. Call resistance is always our area where we should be very careful, where it comes to be a really bit choppy. And that's the story behind. And this is something what I really like. And also, please make the Fibonacci between GEX1 and call resistance. And then the magic has happened. I was not trading today, but I know it. It's amazing. We get here our also, we get the gap fill. I call this always, that's the gap fill. And here we go. What we're seeing, like, boom, we're getting a new area, a hidden area. And this is now in the play, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
With simple and easy tools, you can become an expert in the market. So what we was telling you in the beginning, in the morning session, so we are here to help you to bring out the most of mentor Q. We are not here to telling you how you should trade, what you should trade. We want giving you some golden nuggets that you can implementate mentor Q in your trading style or in your trading strategy, or to give you a better idea how you can read the market a little bit better. And only 1% better can be the big one. Think like you need a missing puzzle for your trading strategy. And maybe, or not maybe, I'm sure we present this to you now.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any question, guys. Please paste them in the comments. We can answer that.
And also my last point. So if you have any questions, please put this in. But as I said, also we have, maybe you can go in our Discord really quick and show the trading rooms what we have for the people. So we have Doc, who is there, who posts crazy trading ideas. He's a really good one. And also we have the macro where you can find Chester. He gives you crazy updates in the macro. He's like the Bloomberg terminal from MentorQ.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
our Iron Condor room, focus on
yes.
reading zero DTEs and looking at levels. We are also live. The guys, Punk and Doc, are live every morning at 8 a.m. So they are basically like selling spreads, looking at zero DTE on SPX. And then we have obviously our option room and our futures room with Steve and Patrick.
No, it's more about Steve. So at the moment, I'm no more active in the futures because I'm helping you in general to understand more about MentorQ. I'm here to bring you MentorQ in your trading system to tell you what we can do for you. But our traders like Steve in the futures room, they are here to help you, to guide you during the market day. And we see some new stuff in the member success. So let's take a look into this together. So what was happened today? Boom. MentorQ plus Bookmap. Perfect. Joey was doing a crazy job also. Steve was comment on this. Well done. Keep the risk always the same as your account grows. Good friendly point. And also we have traders who are funded accounts. We have traders who are trading real money. We have traders who be very experienced, who manage other people's money. And yeah, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
So you can see we are here with a great, strong community.
All right. So we have a question, Patrick, for you.
All right, let's go. Ben, my friend.
How often are you drawing the FIBO between levels and or using the levels exactly as they are?
Okay, so I'm using the fib levels always when there's nothing anymore, when I have a big gap, like what we have now on ES. So we have a big gap between GEX and core resistance, or GEX 2 between GEX 1. So I don't like to have a big gap. So what is the big gap meaning? The big gap is meaning I'm be blind on this area. For this reason, to not become any more blind, I'm drawing my Fibonacci, map out this area to get any idea what's happened in this area. And that's so crazy. And this helps me. And if you be a scalper, then you can connect also the next areas. Find areas very really interesting, and then boom, map this out, and that's it.
Yeah.
I hope this answers your question. And look at this. So now when we draw also the Fibonacci between GEX and core resistance, crazy. We're finding a hidden spot. This is something what I want to see. The levels are good. They're giving me a good idea. They're giving me a good direction. But what I should do in the middle of everything, what I can do, what I can expect it, and drawing the fib is something what is really powerful and help me.
Nice. Any other question, guys? So if you want to learn more, this is our website. You can also contact us via email. If you have any questions on the models, the data, the levels, the community, please let us know. And for you that are watching live, you can also join us using this coupon code live25. Patrick, remember, very important.
Yeah, live25, but so important.
So we are.
Yeah, Shams, grab your discount. So the live25, that's 25% off. You can choose if you want to be the monthly version and start with 25% off for the first month, or you want to have the yearly subscription, take 20% off. That's amazing. And also what you get with our yearly subscription, you get also the academy. So if you have the premium, With the Academy, you get access to everything what we have. If you use the basic, then you get also access to all basic courses and free courses. But alone, I know so many people, so they pay so much fees for online course, and I will not sell any online course. But we was making the last 2 weeks 2 really big courses. So we was making how to draw out your trading roadmap, and we was also making a nice course about timing, location, and setup. And also what you get with the coupon code, you will get also the live recordings. So from Doc, the SPX morning call, my last 6 a.m. morning meeting. So when we was drawing out everything. So alone of this to get all the access to this education, alone the money is more worth than everything. And on top you get also the mentor Q data.
Yeah, and if you look at this, I mean, Patrick, I think you've been live at 6 a.m. in the morning for the past kind of 25 days. So since July 22nd, we have one daily session every morning. So this is like, again, professional trader Patrick showing you how to create a roadmap. I think we had over like 30, 40 people every morning at 6 a.m. in the US. People were waking up really early to attend this session. All the recordings are here. So yeah, it's a very good course as well.
Yeah, everything is there. All right, my friends. I will thank you for your time. Yeah. Tomorrow is the big crazy day. We get a special one. We get also NVIDIA, and also we have at, I don't know the Eastern time, but I think it's 1 p.m. We go live 1 p.m. We will show you what we can do with Mentor Q, how we can support you as a futures trader in detail. We were going crazy, we're making crazy stuff. We were giving you golden nuggets. If you be a user for Mentor Q, join in. If you be new, join in. We give you always golden nuggets. No matter if you're a beginner trader, experienced trader, you can find always golden nuggets. We give you something to learn. So that's the main goal. And then we have also mentality session at 5 p.m. So where we're speaking about what holds you back, how you can become stronger as a trader, and maybe we will release something tomorrow in the morning that we will go live for NVIDIA earnings. We will discuss this, boom, 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 but you will see it tomorrow.
Stay tuned.
Then we will cover also the NVIDIA earnings. So everyone is looking for this.
Yeah. So. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to us. If you want to join us, see you in Discord, and see you tomorrow.
Yeah, oh, wait, before we go, stop, my friend, stop. Okay, I must make a deal with Fabio, I think. Okay, Fabio, what do you think? Should we post in the free one, only in the free one and in the premium one for tomorrow? The levels for NVIDIA, the levels blind spots, the levels for NVIDIA, and also the swing trading levels.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah, we will do this. We post this in the free. So how you can access these levels for free? You have to go to the Mentor Q site. You have to register you, and then you have access to the free Discord room. And then tomorrow you will get the NVIDIA levels, you get the QQQ blind spots, and you will also get the 5-day swing trading models levels. All right?
All right.
I think that's a good point. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you, Patrick, again, and see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye, my friends.